Hi, Gemini. Welcome to the channel and your weekly energy check-in. So, I have a daughter, beautiful daughter, who's a Gemini. Um, and my Jupiter, Mars, and Lilith are in Gemini. So, I come up as a Gemini in readings quite often. That's an air sign or the Queen of Swords, things like that. If especially if spirit's trying to hide who I am from people sometimes. Um, so yes, my daughter and I, actually both my older ones for sure, have soulmate activity going on in our readings and things like that. So yes, I love the little Geminis so much. And so I usually do resonate with your readings, or I see something in there for my daughter, which can be difficult sometimes because I try not to check on their energy and let them have a life. So everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video. You can grab my email if you would like a personal reading with me. It is a Zoom just like this. If you're not into that, I am Aurora on Psychic Source. If you go to psychicsource.com, I'm Aurora, and my extension is 6150. And you can do a phone call with me that way, or you can chat. They also have video on there. So it's just another way to connect. And I send little messages through the portal to all my clients every day, a little uplifting message. So even if you want to get on it just for that, let's see, please help YouTube and the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. That's how they know you want more Gemini readings, and that's how they will know to send out this very important Gemini message to other Geminis. And of course, I like doing the readings and knowing what's going on with you guys, because sometimes you're just reading and you're like, is this real? Does this make sense? If you do not like shuffling, just fast forward through that part. And if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that is okay. All right. So, what are we going to do for Gemini today? I didn't even get a deck ready. I'm just jumping in all willy nilly. Oh my gosh, it's doing this deck. All right. This isn't one I usually share. This is usually actually really my deck, like that I use for myself. Um, if I need something really quick, because it is like it's one of the first ones I had when I started over again, like 4 or 5 years ago. And it is a typical tarot deck, but it's like metallic-y. So it's hard to see on the light, but that's what they're saying to use. And so this is what it looks like if you want a little fun, little sparkly, rainbowy, metallic deck. If you can find it. It's super old. It's the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And mine's a little flim flam and bendy now. All right. So let's get into this with my very personal deck, Gemini. All right. Please share with me. What must the Gemini collective know this week? Please, Spirit. What are the overall and most significant things the Gemini collective knows this week? Spirit, please share with me. Overall, most significant things this week. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. So the King of Wands is an action taker. He's very passionate, very sexy. He's a workout guy. He scales businesses. He's very accomplished. So he'll have trophies, accolades, things like that. Um, if he's committed to you. But if he's not, sayonara. And he probably already told you what the deal was up front. Okay. In his shadow, he's incredibly arrogant. He will do anything to social climb, just obnoxious. So I'm not doing reversals today, but just so you get the full spectrum of the human. Okay. So, oh, and I forgot to say, he's can be, doesn't have to be a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. All right, my little darling Gemini, your overall energy is the sun. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's the joy, 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 happy, happy card. It's also about illumination and things being illuminated. And it's a Leo card. Leo is associated with the sun. So in your difficulties, we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about action. It's about hasty action, communication, messages moving quickly, texts, emails, social media, things like that. Um, it can also represent Cupid's arrows biting you in the butt. In its difficulties, it's difficult with taking action and difficulties with communication. So you're either having difficulties communicating with a Leo or taking action towards a Leo, or you're happy, but you just can't figure out how to talk about it or take action on it, what to do about it. Yeesh. All right. In the past, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can represent business. He is very good at business. He has the Midas touch. He is usually a father. He is usually a husband. He takes care of a lot of things. Um, in his reverse, or in his shadow side, he's incredibly materialistic, and he'll do anything to get a dollar. Like he'll run over you with your car with a car to chase a buck, and visit you in the hospital and be like, but baby, I did it for us. No, sir. No, that's not what we do. Okay, but Midas touch, very nurturing, takes care of a lot of people and everything, investments, business, father, husband. He's the husband card. You're trying to get clarification. So, also in the past, we have the Ace of Swords. So, the Ace of Swords is about epiphanies, truths coming out, clarity. So, Gemini in the recent past, oh, and this is Earth sign. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be. So, you either got some clarity about a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody that embodies this King of Pentacles energy. The truth came out. We know. Epiphany. Okay, so in your goals, it's to make a decision, it's judgment. Typically, this is about, if it was in the outcomes or something like that, I would say it's about karmas coming in. Gabriel blowing his horn, that kind of thing, but it's in your goals. So I think you have a decision to make, or there's a verdict that um, you're working on or wanting to come out. In your near future, okay. So we have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. We're just missing the King of Cups here. We have that. There's some sort of Emperor energy coming out. So in the near future, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords does not use emotion. He doesn't like to. He likes to use logic and data and science and facts over intuition, his heart, things like that. He would think like tarot is woo woo, right? Like that kind of guy. Um, he can be married, doesn't have to be. Um, he can represent an attorney usually, anybody like the military, police, anyone in authority in that way. In his shadow, just to give you the full spectrum, he's most readers narcissist card. No empathy, does things without emotion, incredibly calculated. I think the average person might find him a little bit scary, the way he can make decisions. Any like sensitive person or an intuitive person or empathic person would probably say demonic or has an attachment. Right? So right now, so just take what resonates. I'm just giving you the full spectrum of the person because I don't do reversals. I should start, I guess. It just looks messy to me. And there's 78 cards. So, okay, so you see yourself as burdened and having a lot on your plate and a lot to do and a lot to carry. That's exactly what the 10 of Wands means at this time. Friends, family, coworkers, they either see you as stable or buying a house or could even be getting married or coming into union with someone. This is a union card, the Four of Wands, and it can also represent twin flame union because the post on the 10th make an 11-11. Your guidance is the Nine of Pentacles. She is known as a single woman or person, independent card. She just manages everything herself and does everything herself. She's usually shown as mastering falconry and being very abundant. She can represent large purchases. So she's your guidance. So could be a single person giving you advice or giving you advice to stay in some type of boss, pre-empress energy, like things like that. With them being beside each other, it could be, to make this, if you're making a new purchase or you're trying to boss up, get some logical advice or get some advice from an attorney. Um, use data and facts to do it. Your outcome is the Lovers. So if everybody kind of sees you coming into union or getting married or something like that, this could be evidence of it being a higher level soul connection or a twin flame connection. Really, typically, this card represents a moral choice. It is a Gemini card, by the way. I just kind of jogged my memory on that. It's a Gemini card. So a moral choice, sometimes it can be a choice between two people or something that is just, should I do this or should I not do this? And it's not just a run-of-the-mill decision. It'll probably have a morality feel. It'll have a heavy feel to it. And so with them being beside each other, this is a big decision. You're making a big fat decision, but you really do look happy about it, right? Um, just if it's a big purchase or a big life change, like a level up, just get some advice. Get some advice, some logical, sound advice from a professional person. He can be obviously a doctor too. You know, the swords can represent surgeries and things like that sometimes. So, um, just get some advice on this big old decision that you're having a difficult time talking about or taking action on or things like that. Whoosh, what the heck? Let's get some let's get the truth deck on this because I'm confused if it's a person. It's obviously a big decision. Obviously. Okay, so the truth deck, you can go and get that. It has its own specific website. The cards come in different colors. If you don't want pink, it comes in comes in a few other colors. What is some advice for Gemini? What is some big old advice? Spirit. Some situation. Children involved. That could be why there's a big old fat decision and it feels moral. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Empathy overload. Repeating the past. I didn't really see that in here. Usually there's a nod. Exciting news. Yeah, I mean, hello. The sun and the eight of wands for sure. Lurking with empathy overload and lurking is going underneath it, so it's a very page of swords energy. Texting you is going over repeating the past. And community. So some type of exciting news in your community, group of friends, family, coworkers, that you're gonna get texted about. It's gonna um, be the exciting news. It looks like it's empathy overload, or the empathy overload is the past repeating itself. Just take what resonates with that, but it just has to do with your community, which are whatever your community is, friends, family, coworkers, your street, your neighborhood. Um, looks like some babies are involved that we might be needing to take some action on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Texting. This still doesn't feel like a love card. A love reading. There's characteristics of a love reading, but it's not all the way. It's terminology. Moonology, moonology. Please share with me. What is some advice for this situation, for the spirit? Some advice for the spirit. Some advice for the spirit. Advice for Gemini. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. I don't know if I've seen this one. And I've had this deck a while. Work through your fears. So, yeah, Scorpios can deal with the deep, dark stuff. Let's see. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give this moon. Emotions are running high. Super moon. Yeah. Looked like exciting stuff. Big decisions. Happy, happy, joy, joy. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you have Scorpio and you have a Cancer. Work through your fears. You're very close to achieving your goal. Emotions are running high. A personal issue reaches a resolution. So it looks like you're almost there. You just gotta suck it up, buttercup. Right? Okay. I still feel like this isn't like, I don't, it could be a love reading, but it really just feels more like you're waiting for a decision to be made. And it's like, it maybe a family thing, maybe a community thing. Let's get the spirit animal deck, and because I want to learn this deck and I don't have time to sit and read it and play with it. Start making time to do that, but let's do it together. Let's get a spirit animal card, and then I'll read the meaning of it, and we will learn together. Because I know what animals are. Usually, I know if they're predator or they're maybe where they're located, but what the lady intended, that created the deck, I don't know. Spirit. What is fantastic spirit animal? Spirit, share with me. Fantastic spirit animal. Fantastic. Vulture. We have those here in Dallas and in Houston. Pet. Like if there's a run over squirrel or rabbit or whatever, they're there to clean it up. It'll be picked bone clean and just a mark on the pavement. Holy moly, Batman. Okay, let's see. Sure. All right. Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When he's upright and in balance, he clarifies and reveals wisdom. When he's not, he is dramatic and aggressive. To bring into balance, you gotta clean your space and sage. So energy clearing is another little piece of advice for you, Gemini. Sage your house, Palo Santo, your house. Do a Himalayan salt bath. Do the space transmission energy clearing by Steve Noble on YouTube. Oh, I don't want it that one. On YouTube. Go pick someone's bones clean. I'm just gonna leave it here so that we don't drop it. Let's get flower therapy for you. Please spirit, please stay with me. What is flower therapy card? Gemini and their big decision this week. Card to assist. Big week. Communicate with your angels, bird of paradise. Ooh, they are so pretty. You have the ability to connect with beings of love who surround you, communicate with your angels, and deliver their healing messages to others. So definitely go on YouTube and get Steve Noble's energy space clearing transmission to clear, cleanse, and uplift your space. Okay. And if you've never seen a bird of paradise, screenshot this. Maybe go get you some from a florist. I don't really ever see these in the grocery store, but they're beautiful. And it's a flower and it looks like a tropical bird. It's beautiful. So connect with your angels. So nice, Gemini. So connect with your angels because I asked how to help you make this decision. Okay, and that's the answer to your question. So here's the miracle cards to help you get through this week. So, Spirit, please share with me what is one Gemini can take with them. Advice. Spirit shows me. Oh, piece of advice. Take with them. Saluting the love. So here's what I haven't gotten. So baby. It says, as you look at others, say silently within, the love in me salutes the love in you. Ah, that is very the love in me, the light in me sees the light in you. That's a very Buddhist thing, and I forget what symbol that is, but a lot of people have it tattooed on them. The light in me sees the light in you, right? You spot it, you got it, right? Which is also a child. Okay, so just um, saluting the love within yourself and others, the light in you sees the light in other people. Communicate with your angels. The vulture brings life into balance, period, and cleans up big old messes, right? Um, Work through your fears. You're very close to achieving your goal. Emotions are running high. This news is going to come, and it's going to come through friends, family, coworkers, so some type of community. So that's what I have for you this week. Gemini, please tell me what this big old fat decision was and verdict you were waiting on. If it was love, I want to know. Let me see. Let me see something. Quick. Something back. Let's see if this is a person. Richard Rouse Ocean of Emotion deck, because it's not so lovey. It's like really got everything in here. What is Gemini's person's overall and most significant feelings towards Spirit? You share with me. Gemini's person's overall Gemini this time. Gemini's significant feelings. Loyalty, forever yours. I love that card so much. So beautiful. Limited, there's nothing I can do about it right now. Warmth, I miss you and your warmth. All the anger I hold back is burning me up from inside. So we're pushing some stuff down. Worried, I feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world and that's going over. I feel limited and there's nothing I can do about it right now. I know what I want and I can't stop until I have it. Focus is going under warmth. I miss you and your warmth. Determined. I'll never stop trying to do better. Determined. And that's going over rage. So I don't know what happened. Loyalty, just remember, permeating the entire thing. So they're loyal to you. There's something they're upset about and they're determined about right now that's focusing them. Okay, their rage and determination is focusing them right now, and they're worried and they feel limited and they miss you. Okay, so that's what I have for you this week for real, Gemini. If you can pretty please help the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes, you'll get more Gemini readings in this message will get pushed out to other Geminis. If you would like, and I want to know what's the decision, if you would like a personal reading with me, grab my email from below or hit me up on Psychic Source. I'm Aurora. My extension is 6150. Have a great week.